Here on Crossroads this afternoon, and good to have you along as things get moving here on Channel 13. It's a busy show, so let's get the ball rolling right. It's Monday afternoon, and we are going on stage with a great musician who is well known in the Southern Tier, does a lot of traveling. He's working on a CD, and he's joining us here as his musical journey continues on Crossroads this afternoon. Anton Flint is here on Channel 13. Anton, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
It is our pleasure. I know a lot of our viewers are going to be wondering, well, what's your style? What sort of music do you play? Who are some of your favorite artists, I guess you could ask?
I would have to say probably singer-songwriters like Jeff Buckley, Elvis Costello, Van Morrison, Counting Crows. Obviously, I think from upstate New York, the Goo Goo Dolls.
A nice diverse list, a little bit of everything on there. You're popular down in the Southern Tier. Talk about some of the places you play. I know you're out a lot, right?
I do. I do a lot of solo playing. I play at a place called Club 57 quite a bit in Hornell, and I play as far east as Elmira at a place called the Sand Dollar, and I even go to as far west as Olean to play, sometimes Cuba, and any place that'll have me. I do play with a band called Hill Street All-Stars as well. We focus mainly around the Hornell area, but we have musicians in that band that write music, and we do a conglomeration of our own songs as well as songs that the keyboard player, Tony, wrote.
Okay, and I know you're working on a CD right now. Isn't that right, Anton?
That's correct. It should be done. I was hoping by the 1st of October, but I think we'll have to shoot for the 1st of the year.
It was that storm, that October storm that threw everybody on.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, it is a pleasure having you, Anton, and thanks for being along this afternoon. I know we're ready for music. If you would like to introduce your first song, please do. Take it away.
Sure, yeah. This is my first song. It's called Joyous, Surreal, and I wrote it just as a tribute to the great things in my life that I've always wanted to say thank you to, so... Dancing meadows green, just as in a story. Sit fly a flag half-mast for this passing glory. To feed your self-conscience, would you swallow your pride? To resuscitate your heart from the inside, just as water is too wide. Our woes unveil are but for another time. So taste the bread still warm on the baking stone. So sing each lullaby just as it were your own. A joyous expression for all talks and all faces is home to lift us up. So for our remaining days, from the heat of my Sabbath summer to my rebirth harvest day, till in the dead and chill cold winter time with the sun beam, if I say if this chalice of stale water is the sadness that I feel, then may a glass of wine be just joyous, surreal. Astrological logic in a positive way. To see this Virgo's Cancer leaving me even though he wanted it to stay. He offered these prophets sold when he was asked how joyous but our sorrow unmasked. More hope to lift us up. For bones and strengthen my weakest vertebrae. Still I feel strong to carry this cross that leads us along the way. And to my mother and my father, for the kindness that you shared was the peace I need to surely bring me there. So you may know that your labor's aren't in vain, and you may leave us just like a baby in cool rain. Just like bathing in cool rain.
Right. Way to start it off. You are hearing the artist here on Crossroads this afternoon. Anton Flint is on stage, joining us on Time Warner Cable Channel 13. And Anton, a great song, a lot of power in the vocals and in the playing as well. But I wanted to talk a little bit about that. That power, you have a background with electric guitar, isn't that right?
That's true, yes.
Talk a little bit about the electric background, and now you're playing acoustic, sort of the relation between the two, how you got to where you are.
I started playing electric guitar at age 12, actually. And I played that for 7 years even before I started singing. But I found when I started singing that playing acoustic guitar was what really made me happy. And I was able to accompany myself playing my own stuff. And I do a lot of solo gigging, so it's more practical to do that with an acoustic guitar than with an electric guitar.
Oh, you really sound fine, and it's a pleasure having you here. If you're ready, Mr. Flint, we're ready for another song, if you'd like to introduce one.
For sure. This is called Paint My World. This is to all the nice people. One sweet moment reignited dreams of youth, to tread 10,000 shades of gray for a second chance at youth. At the magic moment of my memory, such a blessing to understand, to release these shackles from my wrist as I grasp your helping hand. Je sais comment les noms aussi, je les laisse éclair. If I paint my world blue-green, to remember the smile that you wear. Je sais comment les noms aussi, je les laisse éclair. If I paint my world cyan, to remember the smile that you wear. Letters in an old novel, a longing from across the sea, ignites a new sensation and a passion flows from me. So as the muse is my mystical magic, my spirit as blood red wine, learning comedy, drama, and tragedy cascaded over sands of time. Comme les noms aussi, joli, qu'elle est si claire. If I paint my world blue-green, would you be transported there? Juste comme les noms aussi, joli, qu'elle est si claire. If I paint my world cyan, to remember the smile that you wear.
All right. He's showing his stuff here on Crossroads this afternoon. Anton Flint is along, sounding fantastic, and a pleasure having you along, Anton. We are, of course, on stage every Monday afternoon with great music on our on-stage segments on Crossroads here on Time Warner Cable Channel 13. We'll check on with you later in the show. Anton, great to have you here. Well, if you're watching the show, we've got much more than music coming up this afternoon. We've got politics, we've got books, and we've got business all ahead when Crossroads continues in a moment on Channel 13. Stay tuned.